What is up, everybody? My name is Julian, or you can call me JP, and I'm representing JP Fitness. I'm your personal trainer, and today I'm here to talk about plyometric training. What is it? How does it benefit you? And when do you do it? How do you implement it into a training program? Okay, to start, plyometric training is a quick, explosive movement relying heavily on the stretch shortening cycle. Well, what is this? It's a stretch, reflex, elastic component of muscle and tendon. Basically, when you stretch your muscle, and you quickly follow it by a contraction, like you stretch it and then contract really fast, you gain increased power output along with becoming stronger. Power is strength and speed combined, so you become more powerful. I'll explain exactly how to do that in a second, but the benefits that you get with plyometric training are improved bone mineral density, muscle recruitment, strength, body control, and then balance. All those things are benefits of plyometric training when implemented correctly and safely. Okay, so how exactly do you do it? Most plyometric exercises start and stop in the half squat position. Not a full squat, a half squat. So again, probably about right here is where they start. Again, it's going to be, you might be an inch or two off, but about that distance. So when you start it and you stop it, it's going to be, it should be the same stance of a half squat. Okay? So using a squat again, for example, because a lot of plyometric movements involve some type of squat, an exact squat variation, is when you do a plyometric movement, to take advantage of that elastic component, you have to do an eccentric contraction and follow it very, very quickly by a concentric contraction. So you're going to go do the negative portion of the movement and then explode into the positive portion of the movement. You don't want to take any pause, any sort of pause at the middle or the bottom of that half squat. If you take a pause in between, that elastic or stored energy that you normally would convert into more power is going to be released as heat. So again, you don't want to take that long. The phase that's in between the positive and negative contractions is called the amortization phase. Amortization phase. I'm probably butchering that, but that's what it's called. So basically, when you go down into a squat, the negative, 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 and when you come up, you are now going to the positive portion of the movement. So when you're going down, 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 right here, when you switch over to the positive portion of the movement, that little pause is called the amortization phase. Again, for plyometric training, you do not want to pause right there. You want to do that as quick as possible. You want the amortization phase to be as short as possible. You want to be explosive. So this is how you do not do a plyometric movement. Going down, pausing, then jumping. That is not how you want to do it. That pause, again, that doesn't give you, you're kind of defeating the purpose of what plyometric training is trying to do. You want to be explosive. Now, how to do it? You want to go down and come up. Doing it fast like that, again, is going to turn that stored energy into more power. Again, this is good if you think about athletics, sports, think of basketball. Basketball players really could benefit from plyometric training. Again, increasing verticals, increasing bettering lateral movement, things like that. You can use like one-legged bounds or chest medicine ball passes for basically throwing the basketball. This is one of the best sports to do it, is basketball. A lot of other sports can benefit from it too. Again, you want a good controlled eccentric, but followed by a very quick turnover to the concentric contraction to increase explosiveness. Now, for training goals, who's supposed to do this? Again, athletes, like I've already went over, people soccer, wrestlers, people in MMA, it'll benefit, basketball, many sports will benefit. It's kind of hard to find a sport that wouldn't in some way benefit it. Some sports more than others, but even things like golf, they might want some upper body plyometrics due to when they swing, they want to be very explosive to hit the ball far. So almost every sport could probably benefit from plyometric training in some way. So for the other side of people, you may be thinking, well, I don't do sports, am I supposed to do a plyometric training? Again, doing plyometric training maybe on a lower intensity level, could like with skips or hops or things like that, will still benefit you. For example, older people, older people who don't train when they were younger, who didn't work out as often, maybe didn't take care of themselves, they have trouble getting out of chairs and things like that. You can try this yourself. If you sit down in a chair and get up regular and then sit down again, and then without using any momentum, no rocking, no arm movement, just sitting, then standing real slow, you're going to find it's a lot more hard or difficult, or you can't even do it at all. It's because things that we don't think about, we use momentum all the time, which again is some force of some type of power, using a generation of force and speed to get up, or in other parts of our life is when we use it. So again, maybe at a lower intensity level, you could implement plyometric training to increase functional capacity, and again, just overall becoming stronger, and other benefits like that. If you like these videos, again, science-based videos, please like, share, and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. I'm gonna put out 2 videos weekly. I'm going to really try hard not to miss any days. So far, I haven't. They might be a Wednesday or Thursday for my first video, Saturday or Sunday for my second. May or maybe not be a day off, but generally I have them about that time. So again, if you like facts and information like this, please share it. I really appreciate it. Down below, I'm going to put a link from my Facebook page. I always post on there. I get people who message me all the time. If you have a question, you can message me on there. I would be more than happy to help. Again, I'm here to help you. I really appreciate it. But until next time, peace.